Hot news: Supreme Court will shape the 2020 presidential race. CNNPolitics. With President Donald Trump's two appointments locking in a 5-4 majority for conservatives on the court and the court's two oldest members being among its 4 liberals, fears about its makeup and potentially backlash over its decisions are likely to become flashpoints for Trump and Democratic candidates alike. An early glimpse at what's ahead came Tuesday when the Supreme Court, by a 5-4 vote, allowed Trump's ban on transgender troops in the military to go forward for now. Democratic presidential hopefuls are using the Supreme Court ruling on the transgender troops ban to attack Trump. Transgender. Massachusetts senior Elizabeth Warren, ill. Also on Tuesday, the justices set the stage for another ruling on a divisive issue by announcing they would take up a major Second Amendment case, their first gun rights case in nearly a decade. That dispute. The Trump administration also on Tuesday asked the Supreme Court to review its efforts to include a question about citizenship on the 2020 census. Democrats have several other incendiary petitions for review are pending at the High Court. In the wake of the vote, if the justices decide to take up any of these cases, they would be heard in the session that begins next October, with decisions expected by June of 2020, right in the middle of a heated presidential campaign. Also potentially facing the justices as the 2020 presidential campaign intensifies would be any disputes arising from the ongoing investigation led by Special Counsel Robert Mueller of Russia's interference in the 2016 election. And while talk of a potential for vacancies looming large in Democrats' minds is the possibility of more vacancies. The court was at the forefront of the 2016 campaign because Senate Republicans refused to confirm former President Barack Obama's nominee after Justice Antonin Scalia's death. Now, 2 of the 4 liberal members of the court are in their 80s, with Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg battling health problems in recent weeks. With a Republican, Roberts has tried to shield the Supreme Court, as an institution, from today's polarized politics. After Trump but Roberts and his colleagues also face an imperative to clear up conflicting rulings in lower courts and, in some cases such as the military transgender policy, plainly feel compelled to reverse lower court orders, even though the justices' votes reveal ideological, if not political, fault lines. The 5 conservative justices were all appointed by Republican presidents, the 4 liberals by Democratic presidents. 3 justices.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.